Okay, Miss. Hello. As you already said, my name is Valentina Romero Novoa, and I'm going to talk to you about my second pedagogical experience that is called gamification as a tool to improve pronunciation. So I want to give you a little context about this. So in the period 2024, I decided to choose the Institución Educativa San Vicente de Paul as a place to do my practice. I observed my cooperative teacher in 11th class grade for 1 week. The level that I was able to identify in this course was A2 in general, but it's also mentioning that there were students with B1. So during the observation time, I was able to notice positive aspects that stood out. Classes mostly in English, participative students who were able to understand and communicate in the language. And also during this time of observation, I was able to identify the problem. So the students were in oral presentations, which is why I was able to notice that they had many pronunciation mistakes, specifically with the pronunciation of past tense words. It should be mentioned that this is a group with not academic performance in discipline, a little dedication to get things done. That's the reason why I decided to choose um, the gamification. I decided to implement gamification for improving pronunciation in a fine way. I found two authors who talk about implementing gamification for improving pronunciation. One of them is Jadi Gilbert, who discuss in their book, Clear Speech Pronunciation, Gamification, and Listening Skills in American English. So she incorporates various like games activities to do in the classroom and that help the students to practice pronunciation but in an engagement way. And Paul Moore, who incorporates gamification into his language learning routine by using apps for that offer interactive game. For example, apps like Duolingo or Babbel that include pronunciation exercise with a scoring system through a play. So on the other hand, I decided to implement these strategies in order to improve their pronunciation. Chinese whisper is one of them. The students form a line and the first person whispered to the next person whisper a sentence to the next person and so on. And the last person said what they heard. It was something amusingly different from the original sentence due to the miscommunication along the way. So this activity could help the students focus on enunciation, clarity, and listening skill. So while enjoying a playful atmosphere when they heard what the last person said. Another strategy that I decided to implement was a popular technique. By practicing tongue twister with them, um, the students should enhance their clarity, enunciation, and fluency. Um, it was something funny for them when their classmates trained their mouth muscle to produce sounds more accurately. It was something amazing for them. So incorporating this activity into the classroom could make practice pronunciation more enjoyable and effective. And and also I implemented karaoke that is considered a highly effective method to improve pronunciation in language learning. So the student had the opportunities for repetition to reinforce pronunciation and intonation by singing along to songs with a good light displayed on a screen so the student could model the pronunciation of native speakers. Um, they were happy because they chose the song that they sang, and it was something that motivated the student to engage with the activity. And finally, I would like to say that the results were not perfect through the implementation of the results of these strategies, but a small change was evident. Most of them learned the pronunciation of some past tense verbs. So I consider that these strategies were effective, and I would continue to implement them in my future classes for my future students. So that's it. Thank you.